The right man to become the president of this country is Peter Obi. Please listen to what he said on how he managed his office when he was the governor of Abia State. Listen carefully.
This. And I say, we get 3 banks for Nigeria. Bank number 1, Access Bank, they still there. The managing director that time, person they call Ike Mokode. I say, Ike, I have in your bank 12 billion naira.
For the
$50
state.
million for the state.
Wait, separate them, I beg, because of enemies of progress.
For the state.
The 12 billion naira.
Now for Anambra State.
Wait, the 12 billion naira now you convert to dollar.
No, I they tell you why you there. I say, managing director, in your bank today, Anambra State government, we get $50 million, 12 billion naira. Say yes. I say, give it to this man where they come in. Now be the new
governor.
I call Diamond Bank. I say, LSOT. Now he be managing director. Yes, stand up because they did there. I say, I get in your bank $50 million, 12 billion naira. Say yes. Say, give it to this man. Now they come in. I call Fidelity Bank. Say, now he be managing director. Say yes. I say, I get $56 million, 12 billion naira. Give it to this man. I say, I'm not owing any salary here. I'm not owing anybody. This money, Anambra State money. Me, I don't do my work. Their bank, this is a bank in Nigeria.
In the media, there has been accusations and counter-accusations about the money he left in Anambra State. And as a participant at that time in 2013-2014, I would like to again restate that Peter Obi actually left the money he said he left. And I have documented it in my back page article that I wrote some 2 years ago on the 8th of June 2020. I happened to be the CEO of Diamond Bank at that time, and he came to my office. He wanted to leave the money in cash, and we said no. We strategized and said we'll invest the money in Euro bonds. I personally helped him exchange naira to dollar, about $155 million, which were invested in the tier 2 capital of some of the banks, and then in some Euro bonds.
This is for some of you that have been arguing if Peter Obi really left the money he said he saved for Anambra State when he was the governor. I believe everything is clear now that you've heard from somebody that was a part of everything that happened then. Because Dr. Alex Otti, who is today the governor of Abia State, was the director of Diamond Bank then, where part of that money was saved. I believe everything is clear now. And you know that Dr. Alex Otti cannot come and lie. He is just like Peter Obi in a different body. You know, one thing, how many of you noticed that all this money that Peter Obi saved for Anambra State when he was the governor, he never mentioned that he saved that money by cutting down the salaries of people like the House of Assembly members, like professors, like lecturers, like barristers, like doctors, like teachers, and the rest of them. He never saved that money by cutting down the salaries of these people. The only thing I remember was where he said that he saved that money by dismantling most of the luxurious packages attached to his own personal office as the governor of the state. You know, so many luxurious packages attached to his own personal office as the governor. He dismantled all of them. With some other things he did, like serious investments for the state and closing that window of inflated budgets and the rest of them. You know, that is to tell you that there is too much money in Nigeria. The only problem is mismanagement and that wastefulness in government. That's the only problem. You know, then imagine if we have this kind of person, His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, as the president of Nigeria. Imagine the amount of money that will be saved for the country, because this particular cutting down of cost of governance must be replicated at the national level. Imagine the amount of money that will be saved for the country. With this kind of person, I can beat my chest and tell you that free education may be from nursery school to the university level, because there will be too much money in the country. With this person, you will know that the private jet for the president will not be there, the yacht will not be there, the 21 billion for renovation is already saved, 30-something billion for the other renovation is already saved, and the rest, so many things. You know, I have said it that Nigeria is one of the richest countries in the world. The only problem is mismanagement. The people there do not care about what is going on in the country. They only care about their pocket. We need to work so hard to have this man, His Excellency, Mr. Peter Obi, as the president of Nigeria. A lot of things will change. A lot of things will change. I have said it that Nigeria is greater than a lot of assumed great countries in the world. We just need to get the leadership right, and a lot of people will be surprised, honestly.